Hi, good morning to you all. It's 9:38 on a wet and miserable Saturday morning. But not to worry, we're going to have some little experiments today. Now, I've been requested by one of my subscribers, Elektronik Kaltetechnic and Hochspannung, hope I pronounce his names right, which basically translated means electronics, cold temperatures like in a freezer, and Hochspannung, which I believe means high voltage. Unfortunately, my German is not very good at all. His is quite good, and he's proved to me on several occasions that he has an idea of the language. Anyway, he's asked me to show him some high voltage stuff. This is high voltage. Now, I must put a warning in here. This is connected to our mains. So there's 230 volts coming through there. So obviously there is a bit of a danger. If it was just plasma ball being fed off about 12 volts, there wouldn't be a problem. But with these, you can have direct connection, not intentionally, but you can through the mains and get a nasty shock, or even worse than that, if you happen to be connected to earth and touch the wrong thing. But on the whole, these are basically okay. Now, what I'm going to have to do is show what these can do. That is the control box. There's the name of it on top there. Turn it around so you can understand what it is. It's got the voltage on there, the type. Made in Germany. Now, these devices were made quite a few years ago. I wrote the date down somewhere. Oh, here we are. They became popular in 1893. This was used by quack doctors. These are doctors that don't really know their stuff. A lot of things were thought in those days, and electricity was one of the sort of main things. Anyhow, I'll give a quick explanation what happens in that box. In that box you've got a transformer. It is like a large spool, and one part of it is to operate a vibrating part, which I can give you the sound of by turning that little lever. That makes a contact, and you've got like a vibrator circuit. Now, while it's doing that, it's changing volts on the primary. I think it's the primary. Yeah. The secondary winding is many turns, and that is the one which goes out to the probe, as that is the one that holds a very high voltage. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. We can but try. Normally you just use it on the probes, but I was asked to show it working on other items like lamps. There's a black light tube there. It's a neon lamp. We've got a fluorescent tube there, and other items. So let's see. As I say, it might fall completely flat and nothing happens. So let's give it a whirl. Now to do this, I'm going to have to put the camera down while I plug in various probes. So first of all, we'll try just a normal probe that would have come with this arrangement. You notice I'm holding the probe with a cloth. It does leak a bit. I don't want to get belted. It's quite harmless, but it makes you jump. Anyhow, there's the first one. That is the normal tube that you would have. Now, unfortunately, I'd like to have a spare set of hands, but I haven't. Eventually I'll bring that bare metal tube out and be able to show more things happening. Making plenty of noise, but not doing much. Anyhow, I'm going to put the bare tube on and see what that does. Right, we've got just the bare tube. I'm not putting the probe too close to my video camera, and I think that could affect it and perhaps blow it up. Anyway, let's see what happens. It might not do anything, I just don't know. I've never tried this before. Well, we're certainly getting... It's trying to light. This is actually a sodium lamp. It's trying to light up. Now try it on a normal lamp. It will not work. It will not work on that. Now, on a fluorescent tube, now these tubes would normally be dark anyhow, they only pass very low level of light. That's the tube is cut in the end there. It's lighting the neon up. I find it's the easiest way of showing it because I can actually hold the camera and you can see what is happening. Let me put that down while I move stuff about. And so I've got to be very careful. I don't want to get the camera close to the electric field. That's drawing out quite a spark. I tend to have quite a few neons. Show you them working. That's a mixing tube. We've got a beehive neon, which that is. There's the camera, so it's working. Another compact fluorescent. Yes, I don't want to put this camera too close to it. We've got an argon lamp, and that is hardly showing up at all. Going over to the, that's it. Just make sure I'm showing you what's happening. Each one lights up various. These look like they're filled with argon gas. That one I don't know. I'm getting too close to that, messing things up. I don't want to blow my bloody boxes up. I'm holding this at arm's length. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this off in a minute because I'm not doing the camera any good. Some light up, some don't. We've got a valve down there which is voltage regulator. The head. That is the valve. As I say, I'm not doing it too much longer because it is not doing my camera any good. There's quite a electrical charge around all these. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to turn this off, have a little chat, but I'm going to turn this off. Alright, I've turned it off and the camera's still working. The reason I say that, many years ago, I say many years ago, and many years ago, I was trying to demonstrate this little machine, and I had a webcam, and as soon as I got near the webcam it just blew it. It never more worked. So this is why I'm a bit wary about putting it too close to a camera. Anyhow, if any of you have got any questions, please ask. I would state at this point, don't do this at home if you've got one of these instruments, or make sure if you do it's under supervision, because as I said earlier, it's connected to the mains and there is a chance you could get a shock. Alright, you can get a shock off the actual high voltage part, but you might feel it, a tingle or like a burning sensation, but it won't kill you, whereas mains could. And anyhow, that's all I'm going to say on this stage. And the other thing is, you see various experiments on YouTube. Some are quite interesting. I've got no doubt about it. This one was fairly good. It wasn't extraordinarily good, but anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it. You know who I'm talking to. As I say, it's high voltage than your plasma bulb, but your plasma bulb seemed to light up compact fluorescence and tubes and that very, very well. I'll show you what I didn't put up, and I will do. Talking about tubes, let me give you a quick look at the other tube which I haven't shown. Turn it back on again. Possibly because I'm not holding it. Just put that down there. I'll hold the end of the tube. It might be because I'm not earthing it. Still don't want to know. Well, I can honestly say your experiments with the plasma ball seems to be better than my experiments. Anyway, I'll put it up, and if you've got any comments on it or any questions, please ask. This is a Violet ray machine. They were used, get back to what they were officially used for. You had a massive different probes. Each probe had a different job. It would obviously touch to various parts of the body, and this one down there I think would be used to produce a bit of ozone, because while I'm doing this it is smelling of ozone. So these probes, I say, we use for various things. You have a roller there as well that you could roll over parts of the body that have got aches and pains, but nevertheless these things didn't work. They were a quack device, and I'm making sure the cat don't jump up. So anyhow, any comments please make. Sorry it didn't do as well as I thought it was. I'm sure what's his name will forgive me for that one, and I'm sorry it's not in German. Can't speak German yet. Wish I could. Let's turn that off. I'll turn that off. No, you go back up there. Come on. No, come on. There's too much stuff there to be knocked about. Come on, over you get. Yeah, good girl. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. As I say, I'll get this up on the thing. But yeah, out of all that, I think Timon's plasma ball seems to give better results than this. But anyhow, he's got some ideas. He's seen some sparks. He hasn't seen me blow up yet, hopefully. So anyhow, any comments please make. You're more than welcome. So thanks again. I might try and get one out today on one of the boxes of bulbs. I'm trying to number each container because they're stacked up, and by taking a picture of what's in each box, not right down to every single bulb, but just give an idea what is in there, and I can then number the box, so I've got a chance to know where I can find a certain lamp. Anyhow, thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot. Thank you.